Sometimes life's going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith.
Can we all get along?
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The only way to do great work is to love what you do.
Cookie Talk Radio starts now with Paul Cookson. There are so many really cool examples of people and businesses that have become a huge success. And one of my favorites, and I have many favorites, but one of my favorites is the story about McDonald's. Mm-hmm. And it's funny because a lot of people, marketers, business people, etc., anybody that knows about McDonald's, besides the fact that they become a huge success, a lot of people don't realize that it was started by Dick and Mac McDonald, that it was actually named after these two brothers, Dick and Mac.
Yeah.
Hammer, did you have?
Did you find something funny?
Did you have something to say? Because I heard a noise. Oh.
I was blown away that the other guy's name is Mac.
Like Big Mac?
McDonald. Yeah, Mac McDonald. Like Mac McDonald.
Where do you think they got the Big Mac from?
Yeah.
But then they don't have the quarter pounder dick.
Oh my God, Hammer! You are just going off the reservation, buddy.
They were probably looking up the names of the brothers.
It is.
Oh my God! No filter on him.
At least they chose Mac for the Big Mac. They could have chosen the other brother.
That's true.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, Dick got a little shafted in this deal.
Well, what were we going to call it? What were we going to call a burger? Big Dick?
Yeah, exactly.
No, Big Mac works better.
Exactly.
So back to Okay, we've gone way off the reservation here. Okay, so by 1948, the restaurant changed its focus to hamburgers, French fries, and milkshakes, and the burgers were half the price of competing diners. And one of the ways they were able to get the price down is basically creating an assembly line situation that nobody else did that. And they would just pump out the burgers, and somebody was in charge of frying. Somebody was in charge of adding the mustard, et cetera, et cetera. And by turning it into an assembly line, they were able to get the price down. That's one of the things that they did. But here's the interesting thing. So Dick and Mac, successful entrepreneurs, had a couple of locations for McDonald's, and they were quite successful. Now, they weren't successful in the way we look at a billionaire, but they were quite successful. Yeah. They each had beautiful cottages. They each bought
really comfortable.
They each bought a brand new Cadillac every year. They both lived in big houses, and they were really successful. And a fella named Ray Kroc, who was actually he sold equipment to restaurants, and one of the things that he sold was a milkshake mixer at the time. And what Ray Kroc noticed was that the two McDonald's locations, they each had 4 or 5 mixers in each location. And the reason they needed so many mixers is they were busy, crazy busy. Where Ray Kroc's regular customers only had like 1 mixer. And that wasn't even that busy, the 1 mixer. But these guys had 5 mixers, busy all the time. So when Ray Kroc saw that, he approached the McDonald's brothers and he said, hey, I could take this all across the world. This could be a $1 billion business, and let's work out a deal. So he worked out a deal with the two brothers, and he took McDonald's throughout the world. And it's an amazing story. Ray Kroc was a salesman, and he was able to sell his eventual staff, because he built McDonald's into a huge company. He was able to sell them on the concept of, let's take this all across North America and eventually all across the world. I mean, they have them in China now.
Yeah.
And
they
Russia.
have them everywhere.
It's amazing. So I don't know. Some of the neat things they did. They trademarked Quarter Pounder. They trademarked Happy Meal. One of the things that I thought was really smart is they understood that kids are consumers as well, and kids actually help in the purchasing decisions of their parents. So by having a Happy Meal, kids said, hey, Mama, let's go get a Happy Meal. Dad, let's go get a Happy Meal. And when your kid's in the back seat screaming, I want a Happy Meal, Where are you going to go, Miss No?
Yeah. And that
Yeah.
helped when
You're not
they
going to say no to that, right?
No.
Hey, the kids are in the back, so now it's Miss No turns into Miss Yes.
Yeah, and it's like it's not even just a Happy Meal. They created an entire cartoon.
Yeah, like
around
Ronald
it as
McDonald.
well.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Like
Yeah.
that's
Huge.
The branding was just genius.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
in all aspects.
The Ronald McDonald talks to kids. I mean, kids go, "Wow, Ronald McDonald, I want to go see him." It's
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
So anyway, maybe we should just leave here and go get a. They have free coffees right now at
Oh,
McDonald's.
not anymore.
Oh, it's over, eh?
Yeah.
So,
I've never had a Big Mac.
that's also another.
People look at me like really weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. I don't know if that's true though. I heard that Big Macs might be like taken off the menu, but it just doesn't seem
It's
like
another
it
genius
would make
plan.
sense.
I don't know if that was a what do you call it though?
Like a
urban
stunt?
myth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I
Uh,
hope so because I
In fact,
tried
I
one.
think that was a.
Might have been a rumor.
I think it was just a crazy art. You know how they do crazy things on the internet where
Yeah.
they, it's like a fake news story. Like they said somebody died the other day,
Oh really?
and then it turned out he didn't. Like who was that?
Yeah, some things on like Google and stuff are just way.
Was it Morgan
way off.
Freeman? I think it was Morgan. Anyway, yeah, they say somebody died and the guy didn't actually die.
Mhm.
You know, I in fact the other day it happened and I actually commented on Facebook that oh my goodness, so and so just died, and it turned out that it was a prank, and I was
You were fooled.
pretty angry.
Yeah.
But anyway, McDonald's now serves over 54 million customers in 120 countries each day, with over 31,000 restaurants worldwide.
That's crazy.
22.8 billion in revenues. Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's I think the success story of the day, and on to the next thing.
The effect you have on others is the most valuable currency there is.
The people have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people.
What the most important thing is to be true to yourself.
Cookie Talk Radio ends now.
If you'd like to be on the show, contact Paul Cookson at 416-286-2860.